Is Deb an undercover genius?
Do you think the pyramids were built by aliens?
No, there was actually a theory that pyramids were built by sound.
What's your favorite part of the scientific method?
Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so dense. And then other times I'm like, nah, but like, how did your mind get there? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, just had to check we were recording, child. This would have been a travesty. Did I just announce? Oh, God. Brain fart. Okay. Hey, y'all. Oh, my God. What is it? It's too early for this. It's too early in the morning. Before I get into it, like, comment, share, subscribe, okay? I'm losing it. Let me get to my notes because clearly I'm discombobulated right now. They left us off on a cliffhanger on who Zeta was going to pick. You guys, this woman is having a laugh. Zeta, I don't think I rock with her anymore, you guys. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay. So anyways, they left us off on a cliffhanger. Zeta ended up picking Jeff, right? And then we saw Bria. Well, actually, Jeff was really happy. This was the stark difference that I noticed from Jeff and Timmy. So Jeff was really happy when he was picked by Zeta. When Timmy was picked by Bria, there wasn't that excitement, right? Just something to note, not something super big, but it carries throughout the episode. Maddie picked Andy, and then Courtney picked Bryce, which means Felipe was leaving, right? Maddie was having a conversation after the recoupling with Andy, and she's basically letting him know there's no more chances after this.
It really does mean the world to me, and I just want to say thank you.
There will not be, and I do mean this, a third chance, so.
I don't know. I'm of two minds with this. I'm like, well, you know, maybe he had a momentary lapse of judgment and he wanted to explore something prematurely without realizing it wasn't really going to work out for them. But then I'm also like, girl, he's already shown you who he is. Because if he would have just had a conversation with you, things wouldn't have gone down the way that they would have. I feel like people in Love Island, a lot of them don't understand. The problem isn't you exploring. The problem is you withholding information. And then also being uncouth about it, because just because you tell the truth does not mean you did it kindly. Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't really know if you should give this guy another chance because I see him messing up again. We see Bryce and Courtney having a conversation, and he sees her as the prize.
I want you to know that, like, the decision that you made was definitely not a mistake.
You know, I work in finance, I have a good job, and it seems as if we're really on the same page about our needs and wants out of life.
Like, obviously, it's, like, really easy for me to, like, walk outside and fuck whoever I want. Someone who's, like, actually interested in me other than my looks is, like, what's really hard for me.
Now, whether or not that prize is a trophy wife, we're yet to find out. Like, I don't know. The way that he pitches himself is almost like, I'm this really successful person and all you have to do is just be my woman. Like, he loves the endeavors that she wants to pursue for herself. But I get this impression that, like, he's totally fine with Courtney just being arm candy. Just being like, this is my wife. You're welcome. So Jeff, oh, my little love bug. Oh, you guys, these young boys, they're getting me. Jeff, Chaz. Jeff's demon time demeanor has really cooled down, and he's serious about pursuing Zeta.
I think Zeta deserves a man, just someone she can grow with, man, and be able to love somebody. My loyalty gonna speak for itself.
I'm gonna make you forget about him, though. So, I just know I'm better than him for you.
My issue with their conversations, him and Zeta's, are that they always talk about comparison rather than what they actually have between each other. We later on find out that it's because Zeta is not sold on Jeff. She still wants Timmy. But I'm like, I'm trying to find the words. She's like, oh, but you wouldn't do this to me, would you? I can't believe that he did that. You're better than him. And he's like, yeah, no, I am better than Timmy. How about y'all focus on y'all? If y'all are serious about y'all, stop worrying about Timmy. Then you got Timmy himself. Ugh, I'm sorry, Bria, this was embarrassing. I'm so sorry. This was embarrassing because Timmy is the worst at reassuring someone.
She made her choice.
That's not something I'm looking at anymore. She picked that. That helps a lot with how I progress with you.
This man could have said, even though it ended the way that it, true or not, okay? And I know I'm duplicitous because literally I said if he don't feel something, he shouldn't say it. But if you're trying to reassure to this woman, I feel like the way to go is to be like, even though things happened the way that they did, I would have chose you. But to be like, well, she made her decision, so here I am. Guys, I actually would be mortified. I actually would be mortified if a man basically told me, oh, the decision was made for me. No. The next morning, Timmy talks to Isaiah, and he says he's surprised that he wasn't picked by Zeta.
Just hearing the speech kind of sounded a little bit like myself.
There ain't no way she can be saying all that much on Jeff.
Now she's gonna have to lay in that bed, figuratively and literally, and see me thrive on the outside.
Now, these two are really gonna piss me off. Zeta and Timmy, both of them, y'all are in the pits. I'm so sorry. Zeta, I love you, but you are probably worse than Timmy at this point. We're gonna get to that, but right now we're talking about Timmy. Don't bring Bria into your BS. Do not do things out of spite because this girl actually likes you. Whether it's for the moment or whatever, she likes you. So you giving her this false hope is so disgusting. Like, it just, yeah, I'm gonna do this and that and this and that, and then Zeta's just gonna have to watch me thrive. Scum! Ugh! Later on, the couples have this community brunch date situation. Not really gonna go into the conversations in depth. However, Serenity is jazzed that Chaz is jacked. Love that for her. And listen, I've been saying he's growing on me. I think I'm fully sold. I think I believe him now when he talks. I don't think he's just pushing a narrative anymore. I think he really likes Serenity. I do. Then we have Maddie, who wants to adopt a child. If Andy's not careful, he's gonna leave here with a wife, not a girlfriend. Okay. Jesse says that he only sees himself with Deb, regardless of who comes in the villa next. I don't buy it. And I know we've had this debate in the comments of where the interest in Serenity came from. Guys, I went back to the episodes that you said. I even went and watched the unseen bits. I still don't see it. Maybe y'all need to send me timestamps or something. But the fact that we even need to deep dive that deep, like, it's not a prominent enough storyline for it to have made sense. Here's my friend calling me. Girl, I'm recording the video. I'm gonna have to call you back.
Okay, fine. Good morning. I'm just very upset. Is all
I'm upset too. Don't worry about it. We'll kiki.
There's nothing to kiki about because how dare she?
Okay.
Why would you do that to him?
Why would she do that to him? No, I'm recording.
Wait. One last thing. My thing is if she was gonna do that, I feel like the producers could have let me know and I could have auditioned to go to Casa Amor.
Oh, for Jeff?
I could have saved him.
You could have saved Jeff.
Yeah.
Love that for you.
Thank you, me too.
Okay, bye.
Enjoy. Bye.
What was I saying? Deb. I don't see where the interest in Serenity came from. And this guy, like, he has made it a point to put her on the back burner whenever another interest comes in. He's done this twice now. He also said earlier on that he has cheated in the past. And on top of that, his excuse for wanting to pursue Serenity in the last episode didn't even make sense because he's like, oh, he just wanted to see what kissing her was like. You've kissed her twice already in the frigging kissing thing, the kissing challenge. And then who knows what other dares that they've been involved in. It's all BS. I don't trust Jesse. But whatever. Isaiah lets it slip that he loves Sydney. Now I don't know if he meant like I love you or like, man, this is why I love you. You know? But because they are in a romantic coupling, it's like, what do you mean by that? Sydney does have a conversation with Maddie. I think it was Maddie. With somebody afterwards, and she's like, oh my gosh, this means so much to me. Girl, you're gonna have to go and reconvene with him and clarify what he meant by that because damn, that's really fast to say I love you, Isaiah. What are you thinking? Zeta and Jeff are talking about marriage and kids, and literally in the conversation, you see her countenance just change. And so Jeff is like, what happened right there? Like, I saw the energy shift. And she's like, yeah, I miss Timmy. And so the frustration for me was really starting to build up from this point, because you see the juxtaposition of Jeff later on talking to Serenity about how much he really likes her and he wants to pursue her. And then you see Zeta in the other room wanting Timmy to come talk to her.
You don't want it anymore?
I do. I mean, it's cool. Like, I'm not saying that, but like, we don't gotta waste each other's time. I don't do that shit.
Do you want to come pull me for a chat later?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you sleep, yeah?
Sound good.
She feeling Timmy, bro. Like, man, go get your man back. Like, what are you doing? Don't be playing with people.
Can you just let Jeff know that he's not a contender? Can you just let him know? Because, I mean, Zeta. She's making me so mad in the evening because I need to cool down a little bit. In the evening, they play the Newlywed game. Basically, how well do you know your partner? And Isaiah's body count is about 40 to 80. I don't know how you miss about 40 bodies. But did y'all notice Jeff's number of 307? I don't know if he was being facetious, but baby, you are 25. You're 25. Ha. Okay. Damn near all the men like doggy style, but Jeff likes missionary. I think, what's his name? I want to call him Felipe, but I know Felipe just left. What's this man's name? Bryce. He likes another move too, but it also is basically an iteration of doggy style. This is going to be TMI or whatever, but I just feel a way about like men who enjoy the positions where like you don't look at the person's face. I just, like, that's your favorite? Like, is that what you do all the time? Like, I side eye somebody who's like always doing doggy style because, anyways, that's a topic for another day. Why did I even say that? I'm probably gonna cut it out. No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it.
Zeta.
Say Zeta.
It's up there. It's up there.
Might as well do it.
Yikes.
In the girls section, there wasn't really much that I could follow along with, but there was a question about talents, right? And then Bria shares that her talent is a sneak attack, and apparently whenever Timmy is getting really hot and heavy in the bed, she hits him with a sneak attack to basically continue the tease. This sets Zeta off.
I'm not even kissing other people and other people sneak attacking. It's giving fuck it, about to do some other shit tonight then.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing for you. That's a good thing for you.
Why is the group saying this is good for Jeff? She literally just admitted that she's going to be using him to spite Timmy. And the group is like, well, that's good for you. No, the F it's not. No, it's not. No, it's justice for Jeff. Justice for Jeff, because the way that he is being mistreated in this villa, he doesn't deserve. He doesn't. Jeff, listen, like you heard my good friend, she's a good person. She's a good person. I vouch for her, okay? No, justice for Jeff for real, because Zeta, leave him alone then. Like he said, go there. If that's where you want to be, then go there. And for Zeta, like, if you knew it really was going to pain you this much to be separated from old boy, you should have picked him. Like, she wanted to pick him, but she picked Jeff to spite. No, I'm sorry. No. Am I officially off the Zeta train? I think I am. Anyways, the winners of the challenge are Deb and Jesse. Child, if it was anybody else, I would have said, Deb, you better run, because you spent the most time with this boy, and if he still does not know you, that's an issue. Zeta, you're going to do a lot of graveling for us, the audience. I don't know if anybody else feels the same, but I know how I feel.